It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh, you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see Phoenix going up against Utah. Well, for Utah, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And already the grind of the new season starting to...
The NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Sacramento Kings.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
And a very good all-around effort here, and that's what you need to win on the road.
Brent, some teams already failing to meet expectations. What shouldn't they do this early on?
Panic. I mean, sometimes it just happens, and sometimes it could take a winning streak. You might turn it around, a winning streak of 7 or 8 games, and the mentality in the locker room changes. The coaches maybe clue into rotations and maybe combinations of guys that all of a sudden you're feeling good about what you worked on in training camp and what you grinded through. Now you start to have some success with it. So the biggest thing is just don't panic.
And trust the plan.
Wow, I thought you might have gone process, but you did plan.
On purpose.
I like that.
Yeah, well, I think I'm with you. Better thing. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Longley with it. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. 5 on the clock. Here's Chambers. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When a guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Out to the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Carries it down low.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, this is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Phoenix with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Lets it go. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low. Andrews, defended by Chambers. Here's Andrews, and that one hits back iron.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Chambers can't make the basket.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line number 2.
Shooting 2. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke with the Suns head coach for just a bit. They have won their one matchup against this team so far, but he said the first order of business was for them to score against a very tough shot blocking team inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down perimeter looks. They could be the key to victory. We'll see if he's right, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David. Guys, just how difficult is it to face a team with this kind of defense?
Kevin, it is tough. They've got some guys who can totally wreck your game plan with their activity on D.
I also wonder if this is going to give them a spark of their own on defense. You face a team with this kind of pressure, and it can get you fired up to prove that you're every bit as tough as your opponent.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Neely. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Here's Cameron. 8 feet away. It's hauled in by the Suns. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
You could see the coach trying a few different rotations in that game, shaking things up, trying to get something going, but nothing was working.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Shot from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. To the paint. Longley with the bucket. Longley's got his first points of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Passes it to Andrews. And the 3 off target. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And he goes in for the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable. Here's Alexandris. Gets the 3-pointer to go. 5 points in the game.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
The pass to Cameron. And Utah again with the bucket.
And at his height, you have to like what he gives you as a shooter.
But when he squares up from the medium range, there's little things you could do to stop him.
Here's Neely. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
Here's Chambers. Boy, that win against the Kings, he's another guy who really showed up to play.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Boy, covered by Long. Shot clock at 6. Stripped away. Here's Ruffin. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Boy, covered by Longley. Longley grabs the miss.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Jazz passing it around. That's tipped. Pass to Chambers. The 3. Rebound by Neely.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Both teams will make substitutions.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring
They throw you off. They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they have the little side step.
And James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers. Brady Passes to Chambers. The long distance three is buried. Chambers got his third basket of the night.
Man, he's shooting the ball very well, in addition to creating for both himself and his teammates out there on a roll.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
And last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, they rebounded better than the U.S. economy, and that turned it into a blowout victory. They were dominant on the glass.
Nancy's checked in for Phoenix. Baldwin. The putback. Out to Nance. Frank. He's covered by Hudson. To the paint. Here's Baldwin. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Gilbert. And that one goes long. Utah leading. Here's Chambers. 7 points in the game. Out of bounds. It will go to the Suns. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In third, the Jazz.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Gilbert, defended by Chambers. On the wing, Nance. Shoots over Starks. Nance, no good.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
Passes it to Frank. Back to Nance. Now the pass to Gilbert. Good work there as it goes.
This is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
And if it does, as evenly as these two teams have played here, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top.
Here's Starks, following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Chambers. Shoots it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Chambers got 9 points. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Augustine with the steal. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Phoenix trails by 3. Pass to Gilbert. Releases. Head shot off. And Utah the other way now. Augustine looking around. Passes to Chambers. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Hudson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timeout called, the Suns. Brent, the league is shaking things up as far as training and evaluation of referees. Do you think it'll result in getting a higher percentage of calls correct? They're pretty good as it is now.
The referees are fantastic.
They are.
And the fact that we're even having a discussion about a higher percentage of correct calls, Kevin, I would just like to have a higher percentage of correct calls for the rest of this game with you.
Well, good. This guy next to me handed me this call. It wasn't my idea. It was this guy over here. He said, ask Brent about the referee.
We need this guy.
Yeah. Oh, no, we do. Yeah. Thank you.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Here's Brady. And Utah again with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Kicks it to Nance. Gilbert, defended by Chambers. This one for three. Another three for Phoenix.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Chambers. 11 points in the game. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. For Phoenix, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
At the line for two. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Utah shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Baldwin with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Nance outside. Here's Starks. Another miss by Utah. Here's Gilbert. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. He's got 9. Here's Hudson. Here's Augustine. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. We've got Nance, and it's Gilbert in a shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Nance passes to Gilbert. Lays it up off the glass.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Here's Hudson. The pass to Poole for the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Phoenix trails by 3. Pass to Nance. Stolen. Here's Hudson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Frank, he's covered by Hudson. To the left wing. Lock at 6. Here's Gilbert. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Hudson the pass to Brady. He kicks it to Hudson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Phoenix grabs the miss. Baldwin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doesn't go that time. And Utah the other way now. Starks outside. Here's Hudson. He's got 5. Fires the 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Phoenix trails by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Nance. Here's Gilbert. Off the left rim and out. Utah has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Augustine passes to Brady. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
First one falls for. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Phoenix trails by 11. Timeout called. The Suns.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Phoenix.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Pass to Boyd. 5 on the clock. And the Suns miss again.
And that's the battle they haven't been linked. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Cameron. And the basket pool. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Neely. Here's Andrews. Utah with the rebound. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Poole. Six on the shot clock. Passes it to Neely. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Alexandris. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Utah. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Longley's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Utah leading by 7. No good with the layup. Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Young passes to Boyd. Cuts off the pass. Here's Ruffin. A rebound by Young. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Andrews.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not good. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
Chambers is checked in for Utah. Young outside, fires from deep, and the Suns miss again. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Out left to the wing. Here's Ruffin, and the 3-ball is good. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Kicks to Young. Pass to Boyd. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Well, this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
The Suns shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Young. Boyd, covered by Long. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Here's Alexandris. Off target from outside.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
Here's Kiva. Ejected by Young. Here's Alexandris. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. He's got 9. And so it's Utah here with the ball. 6-point game. To the middle. It's deflected. Passes it to Young. Boyd, covered by Long. Shot clock at 6. Boyd, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Phoenix, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Utah leading by 4. Here's Chambers. 11 points in the game. Count that one. Chambers got 13.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Here's Andrews. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Chambers the pass to Long. Here's Chambers. 6 to shoot. Here's Kiva. And Utah another 3.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Phoenix trails by 7. Now the pass to Neely. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. In a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to the Bay Area to take on the Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
In that game against the Cavaliers, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Here's Chambers. He's got 13. On defense, the Suns, they trail by 7. Here's Chambers. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Bucket is good, and it's a 9-point Utah lead.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Andrews. Now the dish to Young. And Phoenix turns it over again. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Here's Cameron. It's hauled in by the Suns.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers.
Pass to Neely. Here's Alexandris. Good on the triple. He's got 12.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
Here's Chambers. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Kicks it to Young. Boy, covered by one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
For Phoenix, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. 2 shots.
Two shots.
The first one falls.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Chambers. 15 points in the game. Pass to Augustine. It's hauled in by the Suns. Baldwin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Starks with the rebound. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Chambers. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Here's Augustine. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Cannot give players that kind of positioning, and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Nancy's checked in for Phoenix. And he sinks the second. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Passes to Starks. There's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 10.
You can blame some poor defense on that play. Just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Starks.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
And there's the pass to Gilbert. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Pass to Chambers. Back to Starks. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Starks has got 8 here in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
20 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the wing on the left. Nance outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Frank. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. With it goes. No good there. And so it's Utah looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. As a matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Phoenix trails by 13. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. Inside. The kick out to Young. Passes it to Andrews. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target at the rim. Jazz leading by 13. Kiba defended by Young. And the layup's good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. He gets that one.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
The Jazz shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Chambers. That one goes in. Chambers got 17.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Alexandris, defended by Chambers. Knocked away. Here's Young, and it's slammed in by Young.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. That's the long one. Here's Chambers. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Cameron, the pass to Longley. Here's Chambers. Shot clock at 6. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Chambers got 20 points.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Down he goes. Nice one there from Neely.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
Here's Chambers. Here's Cameron. It's deflected. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Young. And there's the pass to Boyd. Back to Young. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz leading by 14. Pass to Cameron. Passes it to Chambers. 6 on the shot clock. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Ruffin. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 7 points in the game, and the Suns call time here.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchup.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Pass to Neely. Alexandris, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Young. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Utah leading by 14. Here's Chambers. He's got 20. Again, the Jazz score.
Now he's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
The pass to Neely over Cameron. Neely gets the bucket. Neely's got 9 points. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Over to the wing. Here's Poole. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
Pass to Chambers. On deep. Utah gets it back. Here's Kiva. Passes it to Andrews. Down low. Healy. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
That always energizes your teammates. They feel your imagination, get motivated, and helps you extend your lead as well.
Young with no one around. No good with the triple.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
Here's Chambers. Misses off the left iron. Phoenix trails by 14. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Ruffin, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Phoenix trails by 16. Alexandris, guarded by Augustine. Here's Alexandris. Here's the pass to Gilbert. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. That one, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Dish now to Starks. Kicks it to Augustine. A fadeaway, and it Starks that time on the assist by Augustine. Starks has got 10 points in the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Launches it. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there. It's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Alexandris, covered by Augustine. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alexandris. To the wing on the left. Pass to Gilbert. Alexandris, headed by Augustine. Here's Alexandris. A three-pointer, no good.
You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
Dishes it to Augustine. Here's Ruffin. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make him pay for it.
Alexandris, headed by Augustine. They grab their own miss. Down he goes. Nice one there from Neely.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Alexandris. Lays it up off the glass. 1 points in the game.
I give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Passes to Brady. Now here is Augustine. D right on him. And that one hits back iron. Phoenix trails by 15. To the inside. No block shot. Doesn't go for him. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. He kicks to Starks. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's just smart basketball. Ideally, you love for all of your shots to come from that spot.
Plenty of space. Good on the jump shot.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Utah Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. They'll start out on the road and play the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to the Bay Area to take on the Warriors.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll. And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Starks the pass to Brady. Augustine in the corner. Here's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Alexandris, headed by Augustine.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Feet away. No good. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now. Our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Longley. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 6 assists now in the game for the Jazz. Longley is out there with Starks. And it's Brady in at the 5 down low. Here's Alexandris. Starks with the rebound. Starks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Longley down low. Misses off the right eye. Phoenix trails by 16. Inside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Alexandris. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 25 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
There's the pass to Longley. Both teams deciding to change it up. Phoenix shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Kicks to Young. Pass to Andrews. Gilbert, covered by Longley. Gilbert passes to Andrews. And it's off from 3-point range. Jazz leading by 14. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To the paint, Chambers. And that one is hammered home.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
Passes it to Young. Here's Alexandris. High shot from 10 feet out.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Chambers. And he banks in the layup. Chambers got 11 points here in just the second half.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
Alexandris, defended by Chambers. Back to Nance, and then slams it in.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
Pass to Chambers. Here's Cameron. Fade away. Here's Kiba. That shot off. Nance with some nice D. Phoenix trails by 14. The feed to Young. And that one drops.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now the pass to Longley. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And the Suns making a change here. Misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line. Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
Pass to Kim. Longley down low, lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 15. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. The dish to Young. Alexandris, defended by Chambers. Here's Alexandris. A shot off that time, so Utah will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Longley, drills the three-pointer. Longley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Pass to Young. Boyd, covered by Longley. Back to Young. Inside, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Some turnovers necessary. That one, not so much.
Utah leading by 18. Here's Chambers. Six to shoot. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 6th rebound on the night. Nance outside. Now the pass to Andrews. Here's Alexandris. Nance. Great positioning on the putback.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Chambers. The tray. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Ruffin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Ruffin at the line for 2.
2
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First one falls for it. The Suns making a switch here. Neely's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Phoenix trails by 19. To the middle. And that one is off. And it's Utah the other way. Lets the 3 fly. Longley can't get it to go.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
He can't get it to go.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
From past the arc. Rebound, Utah. Longley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Chambers. Now Longley. It's deflected. Here's Boyd. Power down with both hands.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better.
Jazz leading by 16. Passes it to Longley. And there's the pass to Chambers. Sinks the 3-pointer. Chambers got 32 points.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Kicks it to Young. Here's Boyd, and it's in off the backboard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Chambers from deep 3-point range. Rebound by Neely.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Andrews off target with his 3.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And that one drops for him.
Always tough to work the closer you get to the basket. Nice job of finding an angle on the pass there.
To the middle. Here's Alexandris, and it's denied. Here's Chambers. Pass to Longley. 4 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Phoenix trails by 19. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So it's Utah now. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Young pass to Boyd. To the inside. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexandris. A putback. Young on the follow. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Passes it to Longley. Here's Ruffin. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 20.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Yeah, and making them. Once you get into this kind of rhythm with the 3 ball, it is so difficult for the defense to do anything about it.
Jazz foul. At the line, Gilbert taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. There's the pass to Pearson. And here's Longley. He kicks to Hudson. Lets it go from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Here's Gilbert. Here's Baldwin. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, the smaller defender there really not having a chance. That's where a big guy needs to rotate over and help.
Pass to Pearson. The steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Gilbert. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Gilbert. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the strike. 41 seconds left in the game. Hudson the pass to Poole. Here's Brady. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now the team came in fired up from the opening tip. You could see the focus. You're ready to do battle.
Pass to Baldwin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
Here's Hudson. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Good evening.